we're all about Twitter and Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, whatever the social media thing of the day is. But the reality is the written word surpasses all of that. And to bring 100 years of written word to a culminating event like this is really, it has really important consequences for future generations.
At Malden High School, and I'm here tonight at the Blue and Gold's 100th anniversary. And one of the reasons I wanted to be here, besides saying thank you to everyone for the hard work and dedication, is to let everyone know it was partly the Blue and Gold that has helped me become mayor of the city of Malden.
As far back as I was in high school back in the mid-70s, and now as principal, I've seen the growth and development of the newspaper with color and more pages, and more advertising, more writing, so it's really exciting to see the growth and development of the paper over those years. And this is really a testament to 100 years of support from the school and great students at Malden High School, so thank you.
I think student journalism is important because it allows students to express themselves in a professional way and also, reach out to the community and get everyone involved. I think it goes to show how much people can work together and accomplish a common task. So I think it's definitely something that the school should keep going, and it's always been a tradition of Malden High, and hopefully it has many years ahead of it.
We've already had 100 years, hopefully it has 100 more.
Very special to me because it is the longest running newspaper in the country, and I think it's so awesome to be a part of it because I started my freshman year, and it really helped me shape the way I look at news and look at printing news. And how it's evolved over time, because since we started, we just started coming out with our online paper, and we really saw the very beginning and kind of left it off at the very end when we graduated. And to look to see how far it's come, it's been awesome. And now there's an Instagram and a Twitter and there's a Snapchat, I heard from someone.
Just coming here, it's so impressive to see 100 years worth of news on paper, or especially in this day and age, like Lauren just said. It's remarkable. And coming back and seeing our old teachers and everything, and old people who are on the staff with us, it's amazing because it's still a family. We can come back here and still be proud of what they're producing, and it's just an amazing newspaper, and I'm so lucky to be a part of it.
Yeah, no, I have to agree with what both Lauren and Catherine said. The Blue and Gold is definitely a family and also a part of Malden. I'm thinking back to how many people I know that were editor of the paper in the town, in my city. Even my sister's on the paper now. My sister-in-law, future sister-in-law, was editor of the paper. I just know so many people that have been a part of it, and a lot of my best friends were on the staff with me. So the Blue and Gold is definitely special to us. And
holds a place in our heart.
Sophomore year, junior year, and senior year, ending in 2012, and it was the greatest experience of my high school career, in my opinion. I learned so much about writing, about a lot of computer programs like Photoshop and editing, and a lot about journalism. I made some great friends. I was the managing editor my senior year. Extremely awkward. I went on to study communications at Regis College. I'm currently concentrating in journalism, and I think if it wasn't for the Blue and Gold, I wouldn't have known where to head in college.
A historical document. They can look at some of these pictures and layouts, much like this staff did. Those are now historical documents. So as much as anyone else who likes to go on social media and the internet, this really is more important than what we're doing in today's society. We cannot forget the written word. And we just can't retweet everything or hashtag everything. Sometimes we have to come up with our own original ideas and write and edit and think. And the folks in this room know that, value that. The students in this room know that. I love the fact that so many former members of the Blue and Gold are here tonight. It means a lot, I'm sure, to Mr. Gallagher and Ms. Poor and Ms. Gonzalez, but also to me as the principal. And I would arm wrestle both, you know, the mayor and Mr. Gallagher. I truly have the best job in the city of Malden, and anyone who knows me knows that that is true. This is a fantastic place because of the folks who surround me. I love the work. What you've pulled off in a school year is really amazing, because the newspaper didn't skip a beat while this magazine was being published. And the newspaper got better. The website with videos and teacher interviews, principal interviews is really remarkable. What they can put up every week, every day for us to watch and to read, and to do the newspaper and the magazine on top of that. This is really a monumental achievement for the school, for Mr. Gallagher and his staff, and years from now we will remember this. We will look back at this magazine and say, hats off to you, kudos to you, and I will cherish having this hard copy, something to read in my house forever. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
In addition, from Principal Dana Brown, but also from the Twitter feed that the Blue and Gold has established, they actually have eclipsed the number of feeds that I do, and I just want to say thank you to them for really letting us be a part of everything that's special here at Malden High School. So we have this citation that's been prepared for the students and Mr. Gallagher, and it reads as follows. On this day, the City of Malden honors the Blue and Gold and celebrates its 100th anniversary. From local news and editorials to entertainment and sports stories, the Blue and Gold has served as an innovative forum for student expression and has become the strong voice of our school community. We take great pride in the newspaper's commitment to providing a balanced style of reporting and a creative medium for students to exchange information and share ideas. Again, we congratulate the Blue and Gold and commend all the reporters and writers that have served on its staff over the past 100 years. Their contributions and dedicated service have made it the successful newspaper that it is today.
Let the newspaper go under tough budgetary times. If you read through the history of the newspaper, you realize what a struggle that was to keep the newspaper alive. And so we're indebted to them for this history. I've also been lucky enough to have my whole tenure as advisor under Mr. Brown, and he really gets it as far as the students' voice goes. It is truly a student-run newspaper. They truly do everything from selecting stories, what they write about, they do the editing, they do the design. You can ask the alumni about the process. And the fact that he allows them to have a voice, I think, has been tremendous for this school, because when students feel like they have a voice in their high school, I think it really matters to their education and their engagement. Yeah. And it's also not lost on me of the time period that I took over as the advisor. When I began teaching at the high school, though computers and the internet were widely in use, I didn't even have a computer in my room. And now we have over 20 computers. Every student next year is going to have a Chromebook laptop. The newspaper is not even the paper anymore. It's the Instagram feed, it's the Twitter account, it's the website. The website's been publishing 5 stories a day. Next year we plan to do 8 to 10 stories a day. So it's just a tremendous amount of work that they've done. And I hope 100 years from now, students have figured out how to document and archive everything that you've all done, because it's amazing. I will miss you seniors tremendously, but I hope you will come back and visit me like my other students. So James, Samaya, Amanda, Casey, and
Thank you, Mr. Gallagher. That was very touching. Since our freshman year, we knew we wanted to celebrate the 100th year anniversary in some way, and we thought of the magazine. At first we thought it was very daunting, because that meant going through all the archives and contacting people that we haven't been in contact with for a while. When we got started, I think we pulled it together and we found like a way to bring this whole mess of archives like together and just share a story that otherwise would have been lost in Mr. Gallagher's back room. I don't know, so we started the process with, distributing like jobs for certain groups and having them responsible for certain decades, and that really helped get us all together and put the magazine in an order that would be readable. And I think the end result really meant a lot to us as a staff because it just showed how much how student journalism has affected our lives. Like, this is something that we love to come to every day at school, and something that we're passionate about. And I just want to thank,
Of course, our advisor. I can't really express in words just all the guidance that you've given us, and as a teacher, as an advisor to the paper, you really showed us how to really manage, and not just a way that was efficient and effective, but also very the human aspect of just sort of being together with another group. And I think that you inspired that in people, and I think future generations are really going to appreciate that just as much as we did. So I'm very glad to hear that you love this so much, because I know you do, but it's
And it's become a really big part of our high school careers. And I know that I wouldn't be the same person I am today without the paper. And it's really nice to sort of have a last hurrah before we leave. And we're really grateful that we can share with all of you.
Planning months ago, and to see it finally alive and to see everyone here is really amazing. And we're so glad everyone came out to our event and enjoying the history and interacting and getting to talk to old friends and whatnot. So thank you for coming, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the night.